Hello, beautiful, beautiful souls, beloveds. How is everyone? It's been a while. And that's beautiful. It's all in divine timing, right? So I'm very glad to be back. I'm very happy to be able to be here and give you this new moon reading, as I feel that October already has had some very beautiful energies coming in. Let's see if I can get us straight here, at least on the camera. October is what is today? October 5th. We're already starting out with some powerful astrological energies. And so I've been feeling it getting ramped up, whatever you're feeling. It's all beautiful and it's all okay. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Heart Activation. I use tarot and oracle cards as a guided tool, a tool that I use as healing, and not necessarily a healing in yourself. It's a healing in your thinking, because we were all created, divinely created. We are perfect. It is our thinking that is disconnected from the divine and the divinity within us. Therefore, the tarot and oracle readings help shift and connect your thinking to your heart. Therefore, that's why this is heart activation. So welcome. If you feel guided to subscribe, share, a like, I would greatly appreciate it. Any interactions on this channel helps for the channel to reach the viewers who need to maybe hear this message. Again, this is Heart Activation. I do live and recorded readings. I have a website if you would like to check that out, heartactivation.net. You can look at the services that are available there. So let's get into the reading of the new moon. So we have the new moon in Libra on October 6th. What is special about this new moon in particular is that Okay, so we're also having Pluto go stationary the same date as the new moon. Pluto has been retrograde, which means we go inward for, I don't have the exact dates, but it's been, I believe, at least 6 months. So with Pluto, which is the planet of transformation, demolition, and basically a reconstruction, it is now going forward. So any inner sense that we have gone to understand as now being brought to the focus, moving outward alongside with this new moon in Libra. And the new moon in Libra, we are planting seeds for Libra has to do with relationships, partnerships, anything that has to do with another. And really it is, all divine reflections of each other. That's my cat, Midnight. If you're hearing her, she's bringing presents over here. So I feel that's very much a part of the message, is that what we are being... Okay, right now there's a lot of tensions that are in the air. There's a lot of irritations. I mean, Mercury is retrograde right now, so we have seen what that looks like, where things kind of break down. We are forced to slow down. We are forced to take a look at ourselves. We are forced to really see what is being presented in front of us. And so with this new moon in Libra, we're really asked to go within and see what we have been bringing into our connections, into our relationships, into our partnerships, into our commitments. Have we really been able to be there and present in the relationships how we want to be? Have we been harvesting? Have we been calling in and magnetizing in the relationships that we are wanting? Are we being our own best partner to bring in the best partner for us? So with all of the high tensions and the high energies and kind of, I feel a lot of tumultuous energies that are underneath the surface that are coming up to be balanced out, because Libra is also the sign of justice, equality, and harmony. So whatever hasn't been balanced or harmonized in your connections, in your life, in whatever your partnerships, that will be coming to the surface as well. So let's get a look into some of the themes that are coming up in this new moon in Libra. Then we also have the Aries full moon, October 20th. That one actually feels a little bit lighter than this new moon in Libra. Let's see the themes that are coming in for this new moon in Libra, October 6th. And if you do come across this reading that is not aligned with the dates and it resonates for you, that still means that this reading is meant for you. Any readings that you come across, whenever they resonate, it is meant for you. So we have tune out distractions and do what you love. Tune out distractions and do what you love. Yes, because it's like, okay, so when we, let me see, what are we doing here? There we go. Tune out. Like I said, it's like when we are, it's like really asking us to be present in our interactions, to be present in our relationships, in our partnerships. When we come in tune with another being, with another soul, to be present in all of that, to be present in love. I do love how this is, so it's like there's people all around, but these two people here, they are kind of blurred out. So it's like what this is showing me is interesting. It came out that way. That this is out in public, right? So this is out being around other people. So when you bring like love out into festivities, out into crowds, out and about, it is really showing and bringing out love to others. You know, like when you are at that vibratory level of pure love, that just emanates to other people, and it is healing even for people just to be around you. So when you are really focused in on love and doing and being and everything that you are in love, it's really helping or activating everybody around you. So interesting. Okay, so that's the theme. What are we looking into? What are we harvesting in this new moon? Empowerment, number 3. Ooh, that's beautiful. We have the sacral and solar plexus energies coming through as well with the yellow and orange there. So creative energies, let's see. Oh no, I bent the card. That's so interesting. Self-exploration. I'm going to grab one more. Spirit, show me one more card here. For what we are harvesting. breaking through barriers. So we have empowerment, self-exploration, and breaking through barriers. So this is super beautiful. I'm actually going to pull some, I'm going to go ahead and get some details right away on this, get our story here, get a little bit more empowerment, self-exploration, and breaking through barriers. So again, using what we thought some of these barriers were in our relationship, using those barriers as a way to empower ourselves, like using, it's an alchemical process, to use any of those barriers, any of those hardships, any of those perceived blockages as actually a portal to your empowerment, using those difficulties as a way to your heart's, to your heart, a way to your own partnership. Now that's, you know, when we learn to understand ourselves, when we learn to have the compassion for ourselves, we do gain the empowerment. That is when we are allowing other people to be themselves when they are around us. And when we are empowered by our own past, by our own shitstorm that we have gone through, that is when we attract like partners. And so this is, right, so like I said, that I feel that there's a lot of rumbling that is happening underneath the surface, and I feel that this is the barriers that are coming up. So whatever that could be for you, and basically I feel like it's, what I'm being guided to see is that it's always your own barrier. We are always our own barrier. It is always us that is standing in the way between you and exactly what you desire. It's already here. What you desire, you already have. This is interesting too, because it's like you're there, and it's like those barriers. It's you're blocking yourself from this relationship. Oh, that's so interesting. This card flew right in the garbage. Which one is this? The Hermit. Virgo energy coming through. Okay, I'm going to keep going here. Seven of Cups, choices. So confused by all the choices that you may have. Polarity, duality. I see that right away. Also, this is like upside down world, having a new perspective on your barriers. She's looking to the past because she's looking to the left. What else? The Lover. Two of Cups, union. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm going to grab just another row. Clarity cards for each of these. So the Prince of Discs, what are we getting here? Queen of Wands. Interesting, she has her eyes closed. The Hermit is getting Justice. Choices is getting anxiety, Nine of Swords, so anxiety, fear, keeps you up at night. What is the Two of Cups telling us here? Eight of Swords, isolation, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Okay. Three of Discs is at the bottom. Okay, so what I see happening here, I'm just gonna pull these up. We the human in us. That doesn't look right. Hold on. Can we see? Can we see? Sorry, guys. I'm just putting this up here because that's just how it's going right now. Oh, bah humbug. That just goes away. That's fine. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, what I'm being shown, what I'm being guided to talk about again is the way that we perceive relationships in general, actually. And however that fell, I guess that is how that's meant to fall. The barriers, it's like that, those cards that fell is kind of like you're holding on to something too close. You're holding on to how you perceive a relationship should be. And so it's like that is where our own blocks are going to be. We grew up thinking relationships should be one way, and we were told that this is what a commitment looks like, this is what it looks like. And really, okay, I'm sorry, but like how often, how many people are happy within themselves? How many people, now take those people, and how many people are married that are unhappy with themselves? So if we are looking at the way we were taught that relationships are meant to be, I would say that society has gotten a dysfunctional image as to what relationships actually look like. And this is what is being shown is like when we are able to learn more about ourselves, when we are able to explore our authenticity ourselves, when we are able to, like I said, have compassion for our own stories, for our own difficulties and what we see as like imperfections, we are able to be that for other people as well and allow other people to come into our lives. And so here, what is showing us is like looking to the past, like looking to the past for the answers is not the way to go. That just continuously builds up walls, builds walls that are not really the source of where our true heart's happiness lies. So it's like we keep looking to the past for these relationships, and it's like there's just so, what these relationships is showing us is that, well, like I feel like dating kind of has been backwards in our society, and you don't have to agree with me. That's okay. We both can take what you want and leave the rest. This is about the duality that is people, when we seek out other things, that is just telling the universe that we see other, and therefore create a separation within our relationships already. So when I see this black and white or this dark and light image here, it's showing that it's really the polarities. When you are seeking out something, you are coming from a place of lack, and therefore coming into a relationship that is already going to just be mirroring those things that you need to heal and connect with. So the Two of Cups is union, about coming together with two emotional, there's two cups here. And so this is like, they are vulnerable, they're coming together. I feel this is a very like humbling card. It's like they are humble. They're like, I don't know, I have this cup and I am so blessed and grateful for this cup. You know, they are coming together. They're coming together. However, It's like there's a stagnation there. There's the fear keeping us up at night of like, oh, is this going to work out? Is this not going to work out? The Eight of Swords typically is like when we, like, again, when we keep ourselves in a place of being stuck. Like, there's a way out. We are our own worst enemy. And so when we learn how to break free of this by healing or connecting our perceptions in relationships, that is when we kind of get out of our own way. Okay, so the relationships, I just feel guided to grab, no. Okay, I'm actually being guided to get Doreen Virtues, Romance Oracles, which I barely ever use, so this shall be interesting. Again, especially if you resonate with me, you are of here divine purpose for clearing out the old templates and paradigms of relationships and unions. What you thought that you knew about relationships and what you felt before in any old past relationships will not be the same as any relationships that you experience once you have awakened to other different things. So once that part of you is activated within you, you will not be able to experience the same as you did before. And so you might be feeling like, okay, this is so different than what I'm used to. And yeah, it's supposed to be. Like, it's not meant to be the same. It is meant to be completely different. If you're at a higher vibrational level of awareness, and not to be like a hierarchy, it's just like is. If you are at a higher vibrational awareness, you're going to bring in a higher vibrational partner, meaning that you will have completely different insights about sex. And then it's not even sex, it's like a sacred union, a sexual union, which is used as a tool for expansion and healing. Okay, let's get 4 cards here. Give us more about this new moon in Libra. Yeah, okay, exactly. Codependency, chemistry. You are attracting the chemistry when you go from that place of lack. What is like, you attract a codependent relationship. So that's what's being balanced right now, is the addictions to people, the addictions to the relationship, the addictions to sex, to love, to, there is a thing of people being addicted to the romantic phase of relationships, past life relationships. Okay, so what else? One more, please. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, and so it's like, healing family issues. So when we are coming from this place of lack, when, the chemistry, until we learn to heal this in and heal our past lives, like, this is, it all serves purpose. It is meant to clear out when we become infatuated with people, when we are in lust or have that really strong magnetic pull towards somebody. There is something there meant for you to go explore. However, in love, it is stable, steady, and joyous, and childlike, and pure, and just beautiful. It is not this heat, it is not a flame that burns out. You know, it's something that's like a slow and a steady love where you learn about each other, where you learn and explore. And that's what we're being called to do, is like learn to explore yourself first to explore another. Let's get one card for guidance and then we can close out the reading here. Calling in your soulmate. Like, what kind of soulmate are you wanting? Are you wanting? What is that? What does that look like for you? What does an equal partnership look like for you? Write it out. Literally, write it out. Like, how does that even look in your life today? One card for guidance, please. Drop into your heart. Also have not had this one before. Let's take a look. There's a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us. Though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realizing that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer it to the divine. Gently bowing your forehead to your hands in prayer. Connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like you to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble, or of course joy. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift, that it may return to you some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart, and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine. You shall be graced with a gift of return. The dance to move beyond the feeling that draws me forward to a place born within that calls my soul to feel complete. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, if you feel guided to subscribe, share, and like, any interaction is greatly appreciated. And again, I do recorded reads or live reads at heartactivation.net. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you all so much.